Hey y'all, I'm Shelly Walker, and today I want us to talk about something that is so misunderstood and so controversial. It's the big question. What is God? What is God anyway? You know, I could sit here and spend the rest of my life telling you what I think God is, and it would still be an incomplete picture. God is love. God is the vastness of the universe. God is creator and created. God is unmoved mover. There are all of these words that I use for God, and all of them just show a tiny little piece of the totality of it. I think the thing is that the concept of God isn't really something to be understood. It is something to be experienced, and it is something to be felt. Many of us had a felt experience of God when we were children, and we lost it somewhere along the way. So for you, you might want to scroll back in your memory. When was a time when I was a child that I thought the earth was magic and I felt the love in the air? Was there a time in my life for that? You know, coming to a place of God from the thinking brain is really hard. It's almost impossible. Most of us come to know God from our feelings. You know that feeling that comes over you, that wonder and awe when you smell a rose and it's the most perfect rose smell you could ever experience? That's God. You know that feeling when you hold a new life in your hands, a baby or a kitten or a project, and you suddenly realize the potential? That's awe. That's God. You know that. Have you ever been in a relationship and you were in a really important conversation with someone and something descended on you and you said something and you have no idea where it came from, but it was just the right thing to say? That's God. That was love working as you in that moment. That was a holy experience. You know, I believe that God is everywhere present, that there is a love that is incomprehensible because it is so vast and so magnificent, and that this love, it's you and it's me, and it's what we were put on this planet to be, to experience, to grow. It doesn't really matter what I think about God. What matters is what you think about God. You might learn in a church or a synagogue or a mosque about a God that really resonates and jives with you. Or some of you will learn about God in the woods and in nature and in your garden. Some of you will think that you have never met God, but the fact is that you are meeting God in every moment of every day, in yourself and in each other. So let's go be the hands and the feet of God this day. Let's be love for each other. Whatever your understanding of God is, let's just take a minute today. Take one action to be that in the world, to be that presence of love, to be that holy goodness in the world this day. This is how you become a change maker for good. And I'm grateful that you're a change maker for good.